have the number 1. Number 1 is gardening. Okay, gardening. Simple as that, gardening. It can cause soil erosion when digging the soil for planting. Diba, nagdidig tayo, naguhukay for planting. It affects the soil profile. Even walking through a garden for planting induces erosion. The soil sticks to our shoes and moves from one place to another. So, simple as that, gardening can cause soil erosion sa paghuhukay at maging sa paglakad natin sa mga garden. And number 2, maybe you are not yet familiar with this. Number 2 is quarrying. Quarrying is a process of removing rocks from mountains to be used in construction. Ito yung makikita natin, 'di ba? Pwede din sa sulong, sa mga sulong sa river, nagko-quarry sila para i-transfer, alisin dun yung rocks at gagamitin nila sa construction, sa paggawa ng building, sa paggawa ng mga bahay, 'di ba? Need natin ng graba sa paggawa ng bahay. So quarrying po ang tawag doon. And this is an example of a picture of quarrying. Yan po, this can be the result of quarrying. As what we can see here, it can result in soil movement and sediment build up downstream. Quarrying activities have the potential to damage pre-existing environment seriously. Pwede po siyang makadamage. It has a negative impact on land, depletion of groundwater, loss of fertile type topsoil, forest destruction, and public health. So, although kailangan talaga siya sa life, ang quarrying, pero hindi natin madi-deny that it can affect the environment. So, the next one is mining, pagmimina. It can also affect, it's a human activity that can become an agent for soil erosion. So, mining is a process of removing minerals and metals from soil and rocks. As you can see dyan sa picture, nagdidikdik sila. May mga minerals, di ba po? Sabi nyo may mga minerals ang rocks. So, mining is the way to remove that minerals from rocks. Because minerals are very important in our daily living. Even your pulbo, it's a product of mineral. Lahat ng meron tayo ay product din yan ng mga minerals. So, yun po, this is an example, no? Open pit mining, di ba po? Kailangan nila maghukay ng ganyan para lang makapagmina. So, it can result in soil quarrying or mining, rather. The wind, water, and gravity can carry exposed soils from mining operations and resulting to sediment loading in rivers, kaya may mga sediment sa rivers dahil na rin sa mining. So, ibalik ko po. Again, mining is the process of removing minerals and metals from soil and rocks. Another thing is deforestation, di ba? Hindi na to bago sa atin. Deforestation, it occurs when trees are cut down without being replaced. Nakakalungkot, di ba po? Tingnan nyo. Kasi kailangan ang trees, kailangan ng ating ng ating industry, kailangan ng trees. But because there are no roots to hold or retain water from heavy rains, the soil becomes loose, making it more vulnerable to erosion. Dahil nga sa wala ng mga roots that can hold water from heavy rains, kaya wag minsan madali na lang magbaha kapag wala masyadong trees kasi wala ng roots that can hold the water from heavy rains. So, nakakalungkot, but deforestation can be a cause for soil erosion. Look at this picture, di ba po? Nakakalungkot napakaraming trees sa kabilang side. Dito sa kabila, due to deforestation, ay naging ganyan na siya. Okay, next is bad farming. Bad farming is a human activity that can become an agent for soil erosion. So, bad farming, use of excessive fertilizer and irrigation. Yung mga farmer natin na grabe gumamit ng fertilizer, diba? It can also affect. It can destroy natural vegetation and promotes the growth of the new seeds or plants. If farming is not properly managed, the topsoil, which contains nutrient materials, will erode, reducing soil fertility. Grabe, nag-i-erode na yung topsoil kasi may mga chemical po baga ang fertilizer. It can reduce the fertility of the soil. So next is kaingin. Kaingin, or also known as slash and burn, is the practice of cutting down trees and burning them to clear land for cultivation. Kung sa deforestation, pumutol lang ng puno, dito may kasamang burning. Bakit kaya may kasamang burning, no? And it exposed the land because of kaingin. It can expose the land to air and water and making the soil prone to erosion. Madali na lang pag may heavy rain, kapag grabe ang wind, madali na lang mag-erode ang soil dahil sa kaingin. Look at this picture. It is a product of kaingin, diba? After susunugin nila. So that's it. Those are the human activities that can become an agent for weathering. Ulitin po natin. Number 1 is gardening. Number 2 is quarrying. Number 3 is mining. Number 4 is deforestation. Number 5 is bad farming. And lastly, kaingin. Ano po? So right now, my dear pupils, sa inyong notebook, complete this concept map by filling in the physical forces or factors that affect soil erosion. Write your answers in your science notebook. Copy the graphic organizer po, di ba? Okay, let's go to the effects of soil erosion. Erosion of land has been occurring for millions of years and will continue as long as dito pa rin yung mga agents of soil erosion, the water, the wind, the animals, and the humans. Erosion can still happen. So erosion has a significant impact on plants, animals, and humans. So let's go with the common one, the most common one. The most common one is landslide. Diba? Aware naman tayo sa landslide. Sige, may papanoorin muna tayong video para po ma-remember nyo ano ang landslide.
From a sudden rock slide in China that nearly crushed this passing driver, and a landslide in Indonesia that sent a group of miners sprinting for cover, to the shocking moment an entire mountainside collapsed in one fell swoop, and a quarry landslide in Turkey that led to the arrest of several officials. Here are some of the most
Okay, yun po ang landslide. Yun po ang sinasabing landslide. Naalala na po ba kung ano ang landslide? Yes, landslide po is an effect of soil erosion. It happens because of soil erosion. Landslide can occur as a result of erosion. And can you tell how dangerous landslides can be? Naka-witness na po ba kayo ng landslide? Nakakita na kayo or maybe sa social media, di ba? Grabe, landslide has the potential to kill people and harm the environment and properties. Erosion has the potential to destroy roads and bridges, nakita nyo naman sa video. It makes it impossible to pass through or travel on roads. Travel becomes difficult and challenging. Repair of roads, on the other hand, will be expensive for the government. So, number 1 effect po, most common effect of soil erosion is landslide. The next one is, soil erosion has the ability to alter, meaning ng alter, change, the shape and size of the land. What does it mean? Erosion has an impact on land. It has, the ability to change the shape and size of the land. The effects of soil erosion in landforms are not visible in a short period of time, but some changes may take years to become noticeable. When soil is exposed as a result of deforestation or other similar activities, the shape of the landform is more likely to change. So that's why pwede niyang mabago ang shape and size of land. Diba? Minsan nakikita niyo yung mga sulong, maliit lang yung sulong dati, but because sa quarrying, diba, lumalaki at lumalaki siya, lumalalim at lumalalim. That's why very dangerous na siya kapag may heavy rain, kapag may bagyo. Number 3, it can result to valleys, mountains, and hills. Ano po? Dahil sa soil erosion, pwedeng magkaroon ng valley. You know what valley is? This is valley. Ang valley is a body of water between two mountains. Dati wala siya, pero because of soil erosion, nagkaroon na lang ng mga valleys. Even the mountains, 'di ba? It is also a product of soil erosion. So next is, the topsoil is lost and rills and gullies can form. Topsoil, yung lupa, di ba sa gardening, inaalis yung topsoil. The topsoil can be lost. No po? These rills and gullies have negative impact on agricultural areas because they deplete soil fertility and erode a considerable amount of soil. The majority of the nutrients of plants are from the topsoil. So the organic materials produced by dead organisms are found in the topsoil. But because of soil erosion, kapag naalis yung topsoil, hindi na, yung nutrients ay mawawala na rin. Diba? Kaya yung mga sa deforestation na naalis yung topsoil, na burn sa kaingin, mahirap na siyang taniman. Mahirap na po siyang taniman because the topsoil is being lost. So next one, mining tailings can cause polluted seas and rivers. Kasi dahil sa mining, maraming mga minerals, dangerous minerals, na mapupunta sa river kasi nagmamine sila madalas sa may river kasi doon din yung mga maraming minerals. Napupunta sa river, so it can pollute seas and rivers na delikado din sa health natin, di ba? Pag nainom mo yun, naligo ako kunyari sa river na inom mo yun, ay it's very polluted and it can poison the majority, the people. And last one, soil erosion reduces the ability of soil to absorb water. Diba po? Diba? Ang soil baga, it's a very good absorber of water. The soil becomes dry and eventually unsuitable for vegetation. Hindi mo na siya matataniman kasi wala na yung ability niya to absorb water. And because of this, farming will face difficulties if they do not have rich soil. So those are the effects of soil erosion. Kopyahin nyo lang po, no? Kaya pa ba, my dear viewers? Napakaraming information na po. But I hope everyone is learning and just enjoy learning. Okay, punta na po tayo sa last topic natin for today. Since may mga epekto, yung soil erosion at karamihan sa epekto nito ay negative impacts, the good news is, there are ways to control soil erosion. May mga paraan para makontrol ang soil erosion. At, okay, i-copy nyo lang po yung naka-block ng masyado. No? Huwag nyo nang i-copy yung mga ibang concept dyan. Ang i-copy nyo lang po kuya. Number 1, building dikes of stones or logs. So, ngayon po, meron kayong last activity. You can write your answers on your notebook. For this po, ito po yung activity. Ang kukopyahin nyo lang po ay ito. Ganito ang kopyahin nyo sa notebook nyo, yung crossword puzzle. At ang answer sa 1, 2, 3, and 4 ay ito po. No? Huwag nyo nang kopyahin yung down or across. Just write your answers po dyan sa crossword puzzle. Again, ito lang ang kukopyahin. At yung definition ay nandito. Down, number 1. Yung answer mo sa number 1, what is the term for the process of removing trees without replacing them? Di ba po? You can pause this video and answer. Yan po ah. And this one, copy this on your notebook. Okay, thank you so much. And once again, I hope you enjoyed our first ever science virtual class. Ito po. And see you next week for our science virtual class. See you again for our next class and I hope you are doing well. You are doing good. I miss you guys.